I'm going to read to you from a book that you can find in our Year 5 library. The book is called Wanted, the 100-mile-an-hour Dog by Jstrong. I hope you enjoy it and maybe want to read a bit for yourself. Here we go. Chapter 1 is called Food, Glorious Food. So there I was, lying on my front in a rain puddle in the middle of the high street with a dog standing on my back. Streaker had a roast chicken jammed in her jaws and looked immensely pleased with herself. I closed my eyes and groaned. Could this get any worse? In short, yes. Where did you get that chicken from? I hissed. She couldn't answer, of course. Her mouth was full. Besides, she didn't need to, because at that moment I saw the answer hurtling towards me, a very big man with a body built like a monster truck. Streaker took one look at the approaching human juggernaut and whoosh! She'd vanished, complete with her packed lunch, so she couldn't have run faster if she'd been shot from a cannon. "Streaker!" I yelled. Monster truck man skidded to a halt right next to me. He was bright red, roaring and blowing as if all his exhaust pipes had fallen off. "Was that your dog?" he thundered. Ooh. Time for an instant decision. Should I tell the truth, or should I just pretend for a bit? I glanced at the man's bulging muscles. I looked at his swollen, angry face. I decided to pretend otherwise. I might die on the spot, and I hadn't made my funeral arrangements. "That dog?" "No," I squeaked. "You called her. How do you know her name if she's not your dog?" Seen her before. She gets everywhere. I don't know who she belongs to, but I heard someone call her name once, and I remembered it. She mugged me. She jumped me from behind and shoved me in a puddle. I'm soaking. Mum will be mad." The man stared after the vanishing cloud of dust. "Pesky dog stole my roast chicken. I'd only just bought it. Stole it right out of my bag. That was my lunch." "Dogs," I grunted. "What can you do?" "Nothing but bother." The man searched my face. "You sure that dog isn't yours?" "If I had a dog like that, I'd be in serious trouble," I pointed out to him, quite pleased with myself really, because this wasn't pretending at all. It was only too true. The man's shoulders slumped forward as he calmed down, and he scratched his head. "Straight out of my bag. A whole roast chicken. Gone. Now what am I going to do?" "Better get another one," I suggested. The man raised his eyebrows and nodded. "Suppose I better had." He growled, took a swipe at nothing with one big boot, then trudged back up the street. "If you see that dog again, give it a big kick from me," he grunted by way of saying goodbye. Give Streaker a big kick? No way. Streaker was the best dog in the whole world. It was just that she was a bit unpredictable and uncontrollable and a general nuisance and a criminal and a lot more besides. Even so, you couldn't help loving her. At least I couldn't. Streaker is the cleverest dog I know, and I know well at least 2 dogs. She's probably the cleverest dog in Doggyland.